So what's a guy like Logan Lee bring to your defensive line?
Yeah, he's been good so far. Coming in, seeing some of his tape, I think he's going to bring a lot of intensity, a lot of production to our defense. And so I'm just excited to see how he progresses, and just how he's able to help us as a D line and help us as a defensive unit.
Depth has been an issue at times on the defense. How do you think the team has done this offseason to maybe make sure that if somebody goes down, one or two players go down, this team's going to be still in a good position?
Yeah, I think every position we got a lot of depth. And I think that's one thing that they did a good job of doing this offseason is getting a lot of guys who can play, not just the guys who are starting 11, but guys who can come in and make impact players. So we know that if someone goes down, no matter what position, we know that we have guys who can come in and make impact plays.
Starting here too, man.
Pretty good, some good work outside. Everybody's getting some good work, so it's pretty nice.
New faces in the secondary. How have they been fitting in, and who have you really come accustomed to really getting to know and learning from?
I feel like all the new guys that came in, DJ, Deshaun, all those guys, even more people that came in, we all kind of getting together, hanging out after practice, just trying to create that bond. So it's been pretty smooth so far.
Joey, it's got to be good to see Corey back on the field. What's he adding so far? What do you think he's going to get this year?
Yeah, Corey, my dog, that's my guy. So just happy to see him have that smile back on his face just to get back on the field. He's not all the way back yet, but he's still working and everything. So just him bringing the juice every day, just bringing that spirit is good for the whole room.
He said he saw a lot of what you did last year. Obviously, he wasn't able to go out and be out there with you, but it gave him a lot of motivation coming into this season. What have you been telling him?
I just telling them the same thing. Like, if I could do it, I know you could do it. Like, we're basically the same body type. I've obviously been watching this film. He's been watching my film since college. So, like, we know what we can do on the field, and we're just trying to do that same thing on the field together.
Hey, Joey, this is 2 press conferences in 1 week. Are you going to continue to have the media bombard our corner, or is that just something I have to get used to?
It really depends on what TJ wants. If he say it's over, it's over. So I'm just going off him.
Joey, what are your goals for year 2? Looking to build off of obviously last year's great season.
Just keep getting better, keep stacking up what I did from last year. I always want to follow the top guys and dominate, so that's what I'm looking forward to doing this year, just with a little bit more style to it.
Looks like you had some pretty decent success with that last year. I guess what's a way to build on that? What are you going to do to build on being able to guard the number 1 guy?
Just trying to perfect my craft. It's always, as a DB, it's only on what you can do. So if I just work on myself and work on the little adjustments that I feel like I should work on, then I feel like everything else should line up. So just keep the main thing, and just keep working.
Your role looks like to continually be growing in this offense. What type of impact do you think you can have here?
Anytime I step on the football field, I think I can have an impact in being explosive and stretching the field, So, within this offense, wherever it falls, I'll be definitely comfortable with. But, anytime the ball is in my hands or I'm running down the field, I'm cooking.
It seems like you've made a point a few times to be like the first guy in certain drills, make sure that I'm here to work. What have you focused on to get better for this year that can be different about your game?
A lot in my, my routes, my snap down, my efficiency in and out my breaks. I went to Houston to work with Del Fonte a lot, so I really kind of perfected it to where I wanted and feel like, especially watching a lot of my clips last year, something that I can, work on and improve. So that's something that, I've felt while I've been out there and want to continue to improve on.
What do you think of Zach as your new receivers coach, and how has he challenged you so far?
He don't play that. He don't play that. So, he's that coach that, mediocrity, how do you say that word? I think that's the right word. Right. Mediocrity and him don't really mesh. So if you gonna just try to just come in and just cruise on through, nah, you can't. That ain't gonna happen. It's gonna be a clash because he's gonna get the best out of you. And, it kind of reminds me of college and how my coach, Coach Norvell, was at the beginning. And he was one that was he wanted the perfection every single day, and it got to a point where that's all we expected out of ourselves, walk through regardless. And it'll be times now I'm out on the field, I'm thinking, oh shoot, my stance, just little stuff like that is that stuff that he hones in on to just make a complete receiver run.
What changes do you see? What about this offense is different this year?
I'll say like more personnel groupings, you know, more traditional, I'll say, but definitely one that get in and out of different personnels, uses all the weapons and everything. And I think it's one that'll continue to have the defense guessing.
You said it's been like Falcons North coming up here. You excited to be a part of that group, and what is Arthur Smith? What's been the draw to come and play for him again?
Yeah, no, it's great to be back with CP, Prue, Van, and obviously Coach Art. It's been great. Obviously, we all like what we were doing in Atlanta with him and the system he runs and the way he goes about his business. So it's been great to get up here with him, get back to work. It's weird seeing him in a different color, being the OC now, but it's been fun so far.
Is his offense very similar to what you were running previously with him?
Yeah, a lot of the verbiage is very similar. A lot of what he does, I think he caters to what personnel he has very well. We ran a lot of bigger personnel because we had a lot of good tight ends in Atlanta. Here we have a lot of different type of guys, good running backs, stuff like that. So I think he does a great job putting guys in different positions to make plays.
There's a lot of receivers in the room right now. Obviously, there's only going to be a few spots when it comes down to it. What are you looking to do? What are you looking to prove here in Pittsburgh?
Yeah, I think number one, the one thing I bring is big playability. Something I've been able to show in my career. We got a lot of guys that have speed as well here, but that's something I can be, and hopefully just reliable. I've been around this is my 6th year now, so just consistency every single day.
What's it like getting to? You played with Super Bowl champions and MVPs like Tom Brady. What's it been like working with Russell Wilson and Justin Fields?
No, it's been cool. Obviously, was blessed to work with Tom for 3 years down in Tampa, but been great working with Russ and Justin, both super talented guys. Both guys that can really throw the deep ball, so for a guy like me, I love it. Love going to work with them every day. Both great leaders, so it's been fun to go out there with them.